My next guest has been on top of America's housing crisis and maintains that the proposed pied-a-terre tax in New York City will do absolutely nothing for housing affordability. Joining me now, Dallas-Fort Worth housing and macroeconomic analyst Amy Nixon. Amy, it's great to have you here, and there's so much to go through here. But, you know, as the mayor is calling out Ken Griffin, you argue it's just bad policy. You know, he's scapegoating one class for the housing industry's issues. We learned today Governor Hochul has it in the proposed budget. Why does this not work?
This is not housing policy. To be honest with you, if his housing policy is going to benefit anybody, it's not New York City. It's going to be Texas and Florida. Housing policy needs to be focused on all the housing units available. So we would want to be looking at all the shelter units that aren't being utilized to fill them up with people that are living in them, residents of New York City. This is such a narrow niche of a tiny fraction of the total housing units in New York. There are over 3.7 million housing units, and this is only 13,000 of them that are worth more than $5 million. So you're really just signaling out a very tiny sliver of the tax base. And that, to me, makes this more of a wealth tax than it is a real estate tax or housing policy.
Yeah, you say that this is a wealth tax and that's going to have minimum impact. And one of the things you say, which I thought this was wonderful, you said, if your goal is simply to change the law, you draft policy and announce it from behind your desk in the mayor's office.
Yeah. The location of this video was intentional, and it was about making a statement. It's frankly about scapegoating one particular class of people for a problem that has been decades brewing and multiple policy failures of layered on top of one another. You cannot put that all on one person, and particularly one person who, to be honest with you, has contributed a lot to New York City's tax base. It is not just Ken Griffin himself. He has created thousands of jobs for that city, and every single job that Ken creates with his companies is another taxpayer. That is a person who is paying taxes and benefiting the city.
And the top 1% of earners in New York City pay 48% of the taxes, to be clear. So there's a revenue, disaster in the waiting if this goes through, and it looks like it's going through. You also say that this is going to force job-creating businesses to flee the state. And then they're going to have to, figure out their funding with the remaining tax base. Where do you think that they go? We know Florida is on the docket. What about Texas?
Of course, Texas. We've had so many corporate relocations here to our state in the last 5 years, and they just keep coming. Florida, Texas are very tax-friendly states. These are states that have created some of the most $100,000 and up jobs in the last 5 years. And we are creating future tax base for Texas and Florida. And when New York City passes laws like this, what they're actually doing is benefiting the tax base of other states, because that's where these companies are leaving. They say, hey, if you don't want me, if you don't want the jobs that I'm creating, I'm going to go create them for someone else, because these are builders. These are people that want to create jobs and benefit the places that they're in. And if they don't feel like they're being appreciated, or in fact, if they feel like they're being targeted, they're going to leave, and they're going to take their tax base with them.
Yeah, that's what Stephen Ross is talking about as he moves more and more into the Florida market and builds the community there, whether it's a school or it's a restaurant or infrastructure, housing. All of that is going to Florida. So I think Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, called Zohran Mamdani the Realtor of the Year for Florida. Let's talk about rates right now. So the 30-year fixed rate mortgage averaged 6.37% this week. That's Freddie Mac's numbers. So look, rates are not going down anytime soon. Is there another pathway, do you think, for this recovery that is so needed in the national housing market?
There is not a fast recovery ahead. There is a slow kind of slogging recovery where we just need to get prices down and we need to see rates come down over time. Obviously, like you said, it doesn't look like rate cuts are on the table anytime soon. So you need to just wait it out. And a lot of the markets in the Sun Belt have enough supply now. Prices are falling. So if you build enough housing, it is proof that in the Sun Belt, it does bring prices down with time. But it's a really slow process. It's probably going to take a couple of years of just incomes going up a little bit, mortgage rates hopefully coming down in the future a little bit, and prices falling in these areas where they're able to obviously supply constrained markets. That's not happening like New York or the Midwest.
Well, another point that you make that I just love, you said, what comes next in the city of New York, or really any of these blue cities? You say an extra tax on vacant commercial business buildings. I mean, the sky seems to be the limit for these progressive politicians, Amy.
Yeah, I mean, where does it end? I think, and Ken himself made that point too. Like, once the top 1% tax base leaves, they've got to fund the city somehow. So they start looking at the next tier down. And obviously, that's not going to be very popular policy. And that's not the kind of policy that you're going to make videos on, because it's not going to get likes on social media.
There you go. Yeah, you said it right there. Amy, it's so great to have you on the program. Thank you for being